guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. It's been a slow morning in Big Brother's house because housemates has been sleeping and they've not really started to practice their wager. Not only was it a slow morning, it was an emotional one too, because Wanni and Onyeka had a heart-to-heart talk. Now, what had happened? So the night before, I think it was during the pool party or after the pool party, apparently something had happened that made Wanni think that Onyeka was being too close to her man, Sean. Yes, this was expressed, by other housemates like Kelly Ray and Cassia, talking about what Wanni had told them about Onyeka's closeness with Sean and how she didn't like it. And they had advised her to have that conversation with her sister Handy and let Handy have the conversation with Sean. So apparently she had done something which Ben confirmed this morning that she overreacted, and even Onyeka noticed it. And I think she had a fight with Sean over the night or early this morning. And this morning, after their sleeping session and Big Brother asked them to go back into the house, she had a conversation, a very heart-to-heart conversation with Onyeka. Now, she started the conversation by saying that she has this thing where she gets so insecure, possessive, and jealous when the man that she is with is talking with other girls or rolling with other girls. She said that this thing has been happening, I think last 4 years or 5 years when she was dating Sir D, even though she tried to mask it and not want us to hear. But I mean, if you are smart enough, you will know that Sir D is the one she was talking about. So Sir D apparently, when he came out of the house, apparently he cheated on her with a girl that is her friend, and he kept saying, oh, they are just friends, nothing is happening. But she scrolled through his phone, and that's where she found out that he was cheating. So that thing, coupled with, her dad. Now, Wanni's family dynamics is kind of very unique. I wouldn't say complicated. There was a time her mom and her dad had issues. I think her dad walked away, I'm not sure, and her mom went berserk. She even at some point, was like tired of everything in life, right? Because of that whole situation. Now, coming from that place and having a guy that she felt like she was going to end up, with, having cheated on her, and also her possessiveness and in her insecurity, making that their relationship not to work and them breaking up. And ever since then, she's never really gone into any relationship. Now, these are some of the things that she revealed to us in her conversation with Onyeka. She also said that she's aware that she is that person and it's not Sean, neither is it Onyeka's fault, that it's her fault, and she doesn't want to live that way. She doesn't want to continue that way because, yes, she's been sweeping it under the carpet. She's not really been addressing the elephant in the room. She just said, oh, I mean, it's part of my behavior. Everybody has flaws and all of that. And Onyeka gave her a listening ear. There was no judgment. Onyeka was just there listening, not feeling accused or anything like that. Then Onyeka also told her, see, I understand where you're coming from because I've also dated a guy that gaslighted me and cheated on me, like the kind of cheating where they go cheat you and you go just they look, sit down, they look, because there's really nothing you can do about it. Now, while Onyeka was expressing her own side or telling her all that, the camera panned over to another side of the room. But thankfully, we saw them again, this time around enclosed in the cubicle of the bathroom. And we saw Wanni crying and she was really emotional and she was opening up. She was like, how can you forgive people that did not ask for forgiveness? She said that this girl that Sadi had cheated on her with was like very close to her, and each time she would see this girl, her heart would just be beating. She just, at some point, she even wished the girl death. Yeah, she said it. And she said that this is not her. This is not who she wants to be. To get to that point where she hates someone, to wish the person death. Like, she's still carrying that hurt up until now. And Onyeka, God bless her, Onyeka was like, you know what? I mean, so many times we have also wronged people. I mean, sometimes, yes, we know that, okay, you and your sis, you are always big on apologizing when you've wronged people, but most times you don't even know who you hurt and you don't apologize. Imagine God, for example. God forgives us, our sins and all of that. And Onyeka was really giving very sound advice, And then the camera panned over to the boys, Suge, Ben, and Sean, and they were talking about the same situation. Ben saying that, you know what, Wanni actually did overreact, and Sean was like, he doesn't want Onyeka to stop being his friend, that Wanni has got to realize that he has not disrespected her in any way. In fact, of all the guys in the house, he has been very respectful. He has not been dancing with any girls aside from her. He's been keeping to himself. He's not like Suge or Topher. And Suge was like, what do you mean? Like, yes. Then Ben went and checked where they were, and then Ben came back and said they were still in the bathroom and they were having a conversation, and Sean was like, where did he go wrong in all of this? And that Wanni is projecting. Now, while they were having that conversation, Wanni walked in, and like a baby girl that she is, she lay down on that same bed, where Sean is, and just buried her head near his torso, and he had his hand on her head, and she was like, what would you have for breakfast? We could fry eggs. I'm like, wahala. One by one, the other guys got the clue that these two people have to have a conversation alone. And then Ben left, and then Suge left, and then Sean asked her, you and Onyeka, have you squashed your beef? And she said there was no beef. He now asked, hope you guys are good. And she said yes, that Onyeka is really a good listener. She helped her open up on things that she naturally would not have. There are a lot of things that she wants, or she has been through, that she didn't want to be on the internet or talk about on the show. And Sean was just rubbing her head and all of that. Basically, that was it. And at the end of the day, I'm like, love, look what you've made these people do. I honestly love the conversation that happened between Onyeka and Wanni. And I hope and pray that when they get out of this house, that the fans will not be the ones to drive a train, in Onyeka's words, between the both of them. Like, I would never want that. I mean, let's have a healthy cis-mans, or whatever it is that we call it. We're always priding ourselves in saying bromance from Big Brother, bromance from Big Brother. But when it comes to the women, we kind of like gloat over the fact that they are rivals. I mean, is that not still? Honestly, I did enjoy that conversation. Wanni admitting that, yes, she is actually insecure. And I love it when people are self-aware. Onyeka being a gracious person, extending her that grace, giving her a listening ear. At the end of the day, I'm more concerned about Onyeka and Wanni's friendship than Wanni and Sean's relationship. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm rooting for that sisterhood between the both of them than whatever it is she has with Sean. I'm not saying I'm against their ship. I'm just saying I prefer that friendship than whatever it is she has with Sean. Simple and short. Well, the floor is now open for you guys to tell me what you think about that conversation. If you actually did watch it, let me know in the comment section. On that note, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Azine Williams.